For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
As you travel down the road to the Gold Ball, know that you can always get a slam dunk of a deal at Jansen GMC on North Van Buren in Enid. It's always a smooth ride in a 2020 GMC Sierra, Canyon, Yukon, Terrain, or Acadia. Jansen's offers one of the best lineups of used cars, trucks, crossovers, and SUVs in Enid. Check JansenGMC.com for details. Drive a little, save a lot at Jansen GMC, 2602 North Van Buren in Enid.
East River Roustabout, centrally located in Oklahoma, provides construction services specifically tailored for oilfield projects. Our team consists of highly skilled, experienced professionals who offer a wide range of services in construction, maintenance, and operations, focusing on both upstream and midstream sectors. With a combined 44 years of experience in pipeline and roustabout services, our team leads have a proven track record of success for major energy companies. So call the team at East River Roustabout today, 405-849-5156. East River Roustabout.
And good evening, everybody, and welcome back here on Squirtle.tv as we continue coverage of day number 1 of the 59th Annual Tournament of Champions, again hosted by Tulsa Public Schools and, of course, here at the BOK Center. Here this evening, everybody, I'm Dustin Goodell. I'll be joined shortly by Matt Adair, your crew for the final 2 games of day number 1 here at the Tournament of Champions. Our first game up, of course, will be on the girls' side of the bracket. It'll be the Glenpool Warriors and the Broken Arrow Tigers. Final game of the evening will be Class 6A Owasso taking on Class B Wilson Henrietta Tigers. So, again, that's the 2 games coming up for you here. We're going to take a short break, come back. We'll break this one down as we open up our pregame show for Game 1 of our doubleheader, the final 2 games here tonight. Again, it's the 59th Annual Tournament of Champions, hosted right here on Squirtle.tv.
Are you out of high school and looking for a career? At Tulsa Tech, you can explore exciting opportunities in IT, aviation, automotive, manufacturing, visual arts, and more. And Tulsa Tech offers a tuition-free scholarship for adults 18 to 23 years old. That's what I said, free. It's called the Accelerating Independent Scholarship. It's like fast-tracking into a career you love, can make money in, and a career with a future. Find out more about Tulsa Tech's Accelerating Independent Scholarship at tulsatech.edu.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news! The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
Summer job, babysitting money, graduation gifts. Sounds like it's time to open a free student checking account with Communication Federal Credit Union. It's made for teens and tweens. Open your new account and get a free Visa debit card for secure shopping power online or in stores. Plus, mom and dad can transfer money in and manage it all from the app. Go to comfedcu.org for details. Communication Federal Credit Union. Summer job,
Welcome back to the BOK Center as we continue coverage here. Day number 1 of the 59th Annual Tournament of Champions right here on Squirtle.tv is bringing my partner for the evening, Matt Adair. Matt, great to be back here with you, of course, from the city of Tulsa. You know, you and I, of course, do a lot of Northwestern Oklahoma State games, getting our chance here at some high school basketball here tonight as we welcome you to the broadcast.
Thank you, sir. It's a ton to keep up with, but, man, no better venue, no better tournament in the state of Oklahoma than the atmosphere they build for the Tournament of Champions here at the BOK. What a great event. And turns out, you know, last year we did a lot of the games in the morning. This year, getting that prime time promotion. Nice crowd on hand, a lot of energy in the arena tonight.
Yeah, it's funny you say that. Of course, you know, I had the 9 a.m. games, the early games a year ago, and a little bit sleepy in the gymnasium. Of course, the broadcasters might have been too as well. Getting up, making that early drive. But here tonight, of course, as you said, a great crowd behind us. We just got to witness a great boys finish with Dale and Weatherford, and really kind of went down about how you expected it to be.
Yeah, those Dale boys are tough, and then Weatherford just long and athletic. Both teams, I thought, just absolutely shot the lights out. I mean, you want to talk about some clutch players making some clutch shots. What a game to start the tournament.
And when you look at this matchup, of course, Broken Arrow out of 6A, they are 4-0. Most recently, they knocked off Jinx back on December the 20th, winning that one 44-35. On the other side, out of 4A, the Glenpool Warriors, who come in ranked number 5 in 4A, they are 6-3. Their most recent matchup was back on December 20th as well, where they knocked off Collinsville 55-33. We'll take another break, come back. We'll have the starting lineups and the opening tip coming back after this. It's the 59th Annual Tournament of Champions right here on Squirtle.tv.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Hill Spring Church in Sand Springs, we'd like to invite you to join us for one of our worship services, Sunday morning at 10 a.m. at the Charles Page High School Auditorium.
You can worship with us online at our website, hillspring.tv, our YouTube channel, or on Facebook Live.
We offer exciting programs for kids of all ages and a fun family atmosphere where it's easy to connect and find a place to belong.
Join us this Sunday. We'll save you a seat.
Hill Spring Church, making a difference together. At Hill Spring Church in Sand Spring.
Let's get to the starters for the Broken Arrow Tigers, led by head coach Shane Coffey. They'll start at 5'5" junior guard, number 0, Macy Marasiti. 5'6" senior guard, number 5, Kate Wigginton. 5'8" senior guard, number 22, Peyton Dolan. 5'11" senior guard, number 23, Rakaya Bowen. And the final starter, the 5'10" senior guard, number 25, Mackenzie Mathurans. That's the Tiger starting lineup. For the Warriors, it'll look like this: a 5'8" senior guard, number 1, Aaliyah Shawnee. 5'4" sophomore guard, number 3, Yaya Gibson. 5'8" sophomore forward, number 10, Gamoya Gator. 5'6" senior guard, number 11, Camden Hall. And the final starter, a 6' junior forward, number 23, Tyra McKinney. And Matt, the player to keep really an eye on, Mackenzie Mathurans, who's she's already headed to be a Michigan Wolverine.
Yeah, she is a heck of a player, and if we were going to do a spotlight player to start things off here, I think she might be the one I've got circled on my bingo card.
I don't think there's any question. On the other side, of course, for Glenpool, again, they're led by Tyra McKinney. Glenpool, of course, wearing the gray jerseys with the blue Glenpool white numbering across the front. The Tigers with the whites, the scripted Tiger across the front, black numbering across the front and the back, as the opening tip is won and controlled by Glenpool, moving right to left. Starting with the basketball will be Gibson. Across the midcourt stripe, bounce pass into the hands of Shawnee, deep right wing. As we're underway, game number 7, the Tournament of Champions. We've got one more left to go, as here's a corner 3 from Hall. No good. Rebound tipped around, fought for, taken by McKinney, who went back up and drew the foul. And there'll be 2 free throws coming up from Tyra McKinney. Whistle that last foul, I believe, on Peyton Dolan. So McKinney to the free throw line. First free throw is up and no good. Second free throw from McKinney, no good as well, as the rebound tipped into the hands that time of Rakaya Bowen. As back come the Broken Arrow Tigers. No score as we played 30 seconds here in the opening quarter, as that runner is blocked by McKinney. Rebound picked and thrown ahead by Gibson. Up into the heads of Shawnee. Back to McKinney. Now Shawnee with it on the left baseline. Hard arcing jumper, no good, as it hit off the backboard. Rebound pinballs out of bounds on the far side of the floor. It is going to stay with Glenpool, though.
A lot of energy from both teams so far, but nobody's looked settled offensively yet. Just some quick pulls and some fouls already, at least one anyway.
7:15 to go in the opening quarter. No score between Glenpool and Broken Arrow here tonight. As Gibson bounce pass into the hands of Gator. Gator wants to penetrate into the paint. Up with the left hand. Too strong. No good. Tyra McKinney, though, with another offensive rebound. Back to Gibson for the straightaway 3. It's no good. McKinney, another offensive rebound. As here's Gator from the corner. No good. And the rebound finally secured by Marasini. Here comes Marasini back the other way. Bounce past to Mathurans. Her first time to touch it. Kaya Bowen with it right wing. She'll pull up for the jumper. Spun out, no good. McKinney there for another rebound. But right now, the lid just on the basket between these two teams is there's a lob into the corner. That's Shawnee for the corner three, no good. Orsini tips the ball to herself, now has it on the breakaway. Orsini all the way in up with the left hand. There was contact, no foul called. Offensive rebound secured, though, by Wigginton. Thurin's with it. Now will dribble all the way back out near the logo center court as there's a bounce pass to Marasini, and they'll reset offensively. Wigginton underneath to Mathurin's cross-court pass. Here's the open three, good from Marasini. And Broken Arrow strikes first. They lead it 3-0.
What a good-looking shot right there, too. Just a little fast-paced play led to a big bucket on one end, and now an answer on the other.
And Demoya Gator with the right corner three, and just like that, Glenpool is on the board now. Score tied at 3. We played just over 2 minutes here in the opening quarter. There's the lob to Marasini into the paint, back out to Wigginton. Her drive cut off, back to Marasini. Lob to Mathurans. Bounce pass, near side, Marasini with it. 5:25 to go. Here's the lob into the paint. Pass tipped away and stolen. McKinney's the one who comes out of there with it. Up ahead to Shawnee. Leah Shawnee had it knocked out of her hands. Ball's picked up by Marasini. Tigers, I thought, had numbers. They'll slow it down, though, as they'll go into the corner. Here's the step back left wing jumpers and air ball from the Thurins. It goes out of bounds. Ball back to Glenpool.
Been fast-paced so far. Nobody's gotten a really good look at like a setup offense. There's a lot of transition play between these two teams.
Beating the pressure is Gibson up ahead. Finds McKinney, who saves it back into the hands of Gator. Nice play there on the baseline from Tyra McKinney. A lob to the corner. That's Gibson. Floats up the corner three. No good. Rebound tipped out. Run down. Coming up with it is Rakaya Brown. Brown back to Marasini. Stolen away. Stepping in front was Tyra McKinney. Here goes McKinney one-on-one all the way to the rim. Layup good with the right hand, and it's 5-3 Glenpool. 4:30 to go in the opening quarter. First basket of the game from Tyra McKinney. Marasini straight away for a wide open three. Miss it off to the right, and the rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by Broken Arrow.
First substitution into the game, this time coming in for Broken Arrow. It's Taryn Jacobs.
Jacobs will replace Rakaya Bowen. Warriors with the basketball, leading 5-3. 4:10 to go here in the opening quarter. As Gibson all the way to the rim with a layup good off the glass. Back-to-back finishes at the rim from Glenpool. Glenpool leads now 7-3.
Little 4-point run for Glenpool here, and all of it's come in transition.
Here's a corner three up, no good. Offensive rebound into the hands of Taryn Jacobs after that missed three from Peyton Dolan, but we do get a foul on the rebound. I believe this will be on Tyra McKinney. That'll be her first. Team foul number 1 as Broken Arrow will inbound on the baseline. High to Wigginton. She'll float up the three and knock it down. Broken Arrow back within 1 after the three from Wigginton.
That was I was going to say, that was just a really good look at an inbounds play right there. Glenpool failed to kind of close the door on the wide open three-point shooter, and Broken Arrow, like you said, back within 1.
That runner from Gibson was an air ball, no good, as Broken Arrow is going to get it back. Trailing 7-6, 3:26 to go in the opening quarter. It's day 1 of the 59th Annual Tournament of Champions, which is presented by Quick Trip. It's Marasini out to Wigginton. Cross-court back to Marasini. 3:10 to go. Her cross-court pass stolen away. Stepping in front was Aaliyah Shawnee. Drives all the way in. Layup good with the left hand. It looks like Broken Arrow wants a timeout. We'll take it with Coach Coffey. 3:06 to go in the opening quarter. Glenpool leads Broken Arrow 9-6. Back to the BOK Center after this for the 59th Annual Tournament of Champions here on Squirtle.tv. And welcome back to the BOK Center. Dustin Goodall alongside Matt Ader, your crew here on Squirtle.tv tonight. 3:06 to play in quarter number one. Glenpool leading Broken Arrow 9-6. The Tigers made a couple substitutions as Janaea McCrary's checked in. She's got the basketball. Lob pass to the right wing into the hands of Dolan. Back out McCrary. McCrary steps through, goes to Wigginton, left wing. Stationary dribble, bounce pass just inside the paint, splitting the double team and laying it off with the left hand as Mathurans. Nice finish there.
It was a really good look for Mathurans, but Broken Arrow had had a player wide open on the backside for the big part of that possession. Glenpool doing a good job getting hands in that passing lane.
Mathurans' first 2 points of the game as there's a backdoor cut. Nice finishing at the rim as Yaya Gibson. She's got her second layup with 4 points of the game. As Mathurans to Wigginton. Open three for Dolan. Too strong, no good. Rebound on the floor. Fought for, kicked out into the hands that time of Moya Gator.
Glenpool has been aggressive on the glass. They're leading the rebounding over Broken Arrow by a pretty substantial margin right now. The majority of their rebounds, too, have been offensive.
McKinney out to the corner to Camden Hall. It's stolen away. Wigginton comes up with a steal. Mathurans on the bounce pass. Drives all the way in and finishes with the left hand off the glass. As Mathurans heating up, she's got 4. The lead now down to 1.
It's kind of what you got to watch out for if you're Glenpool is Broken Arrow has been exceptional in the steals and transition part of the game.
Shawnee goes down as she just got that pass off to Gator. Wow, here's a 3 from Gibson left wing. No good. Mathurans with a rebound. Kenzie Mathurans back the other way. Steps back, bounce pass underneath. Now takes the handoff for the floater in the paint, kissing it off the glass. 6 now for Mathurans, and Broken Arrow leads 12-11.
And as Mathurans heats up, Broken Arrow looking better and better, Dustin, right now, just on a bit of a 4-0 run against Glenpool.
Gibson bounce pass to Gator underneath to McKinney. Wants to go to work. Now to Shawnee. Baseline. Her runner left short. Got her on offensive rebound. Steps by the defense and then whistled for a foul as Broken Arrow. I believe this will be on the floor. This will be on Taryn Jacobs.
Will trigger Macy Marasini back into the game for BA.
Exiting will be Ginton. Also back in Rakaya Bowen. She'll get Peyton Dolan. 55.2 to go. Broken Arrow leads 12-11. Lob into McKinney, goes through her hands, runs it down out near the midcourt stripe. Shawnee being double teamed, tried to dribble out of the pressure. Instead, it's stolen away. Back comes Broken Arrow the other way. Shot blocked from behind on Rakaya Brown. That's great defense from Aaliyah Shawnee, and now we've got a scramble for it. Shawnee comes out of there with it and then gets called for the offensive foul using the right arm to push away Marasini.
Boy, Marasini did such a good job right there. She was responsible for the first loose ball and then ran down the second. That's just a motor that doesn't quit on her.
So whistle that again. Shawnee, her first. With it is BA into the corner. Marasini, under 30 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Broken Arrow leading at 12-11. And McCrary. Now here's a straightaway 3 from Bowen, no good. Tyra McKinney with a strong rebound. Threw it up ahead to Camden Hall. Hall on a breakaway. Drives all the way in. Cross-court pass to Shawnee. Back underneath. It was tipped away. Hall comes out of there with it, though. McKinney floats one in the quarter to Shawnee. 5 to shoot. 3 to shoot. Here's the runner. No good as it pinballed out. And Broken Arrow's got the rebound, and they will take the lead heading into quarter number 2. We played 8 minutes. Broken Arrow leads Glenpool 12-11. Back to the BOK Center after this for the 59th Annual Tournament of Champions right here on Squirtle.tv.
For a lot of people with a fear of their credit score and wanting a new or used car loan, this is the last place that one wants to be. Well, at Western Sun Federal Credit Union, a marginal credit score doesn't necessarily mean no. In fact, they have a terrific record of getting members approved, and all it requires is this. Give Western Sun a look for low rates and a fast response. I doubt you'll be disappointed. WSFCU.com.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company. Older than Oklahoma. Big enough to serve you and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We're making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC, Alva State Bank and Trust Company.
Back to the BOK Center for quarter number 2. Dustin Goodall alongside Matt Ader, your crew here tonight, as Broken Arrow leading Glenpool 12-11. And Matt's the numbers for the first quarter.
Well, through one, we have got Broken Arrow on top 12-11, like you mentioned, for Glenpool. Shawnee picked up 2. Yaya Gibson has 4 to her credit. Gator has 3. And Tyra McKinney has 2 for their 11. On the Broken Arrow side, Maricini has 3. Wigington has 3. They're led in scoring by Mathurin, who has 6 and leads all players on the floor.
So starting with the basketball will be Broken Arrow out of the break. Maricini lobs to McCrary, left wing. Hands back to Mathurin, who'll try the 3. It's missed out to the right, no good. Bone with the offensive rebound. Her stick back was blocked. But the ball goes right back to McCrary. Now Mathurin's at the foul line, leaning for the shot and knocking it down. Tough shot for Mathurin's.
Shows why she is so incredibly talented. Didn't have but a sliver of a window to put that ball through and managed to do it. Big advantage for Broken Arrow on second chance baskets. They've got 6 points in the second chance department. Glenpool, who's had a ton of rebounds, does not have a second chance basket tonight.
And Tyra McKinney lost that one going baseline towards the rim. That'll be out of bounds for another Glenpool turnover. 14-11. Broken Arrow leading by 3. We played nearly a minute here in quarter number 2. Maricini to McCrary at the left elbow. Spins on the defender. Now goes to her right. Here's a right baseline jumper. No good. Offensive rebound. Stick back. No good from Bowen. And Tyra McKinney with another rebound. And now the official will call McKinney a little bit close. A quick word with her. But with Tyra McKinney, seems that she's got almost every rebound for Glenpool tonight.
I'm telling you, she is a presence underneath and never quits going after the ball. Foul was whistled against Broken Arrow's Taryn Jacobs, who has also been playing tough tonight. And that will trigger a substitution off of the bench for the Tigers.
Soraya Matthew, the 5'8 sophomore guard, will check in. Get Taryn Jacobs. Yaya Gibson will walk it up for Glenpool. We see a little bit of pressure here. She gets out of it on the bounce pass to Aaliyah Shawnee. Drives baseline, gets by the defender, and then lost it out of bounds. That'll be a turnover against the Warriors. Broken Arrow gets it back.
Yaya Gibson is exceptionally quick up there at the point, Dustin. They've had 2 on her almost all night long. They've had some turnovers from her, but she does not appear to get rattled by pressure at all.
There's Bowen at the foul line. Back out, Maricini. He's already taken a couple of threes tonight. Does have one made 3 is McCrary. Now the right elbow. Matthew, cross-court pass stolen away. Aaliyah Shawnee's got it now for Glenpool. Back come the Warriors. Shawnee drives baseline and whistle and a foul called against Soraya Matthew. That'll be her first second team foul against Broken Arrow. Camden Holt inbound of the baseline. Oh, into Yaya Gibson. Open right wing 3. Too strong, no good. Maricini with a backside rebound.
Scoreless in this game since the 7:34 mark as BA runs the floor.
And McCrary is fouled. It'll be on Aaliyah Shawnee. It'll be her second. Substitution, Peyton Dolan back in for Broken Arrow. She'll get Janae McCrary. Maricini will inbound to the baseline. Throws it out high into the hands of Bowen.
These 2 teams want to just kind of go athlete on each other. Every possession has been physical and a real fight to get the ball in or out.
Thurin's deep left wing 3, and she stuck it. Broken Arrow now leads by 6. First made 3 from Mackenzie Bethurans. On the drive, out here's a jumper from Gator, good from the left corner. Give her another 3. She's got 6. That's a big answer right there as Glenpool nearly comes up with a steal. It'll stay with Broken Arrow.
Got a little bit of a Caitlin Collins impression out there from Mathuras. That was a logo 3 that she drilled.
Kaya Brown will inbound to Maricini into the backcourt. Near side to Dolan. Now at the right elbow. Thurance underneath to Bowen. Bowen wants to go to work. Fadeaway shot on the baseline is good. Tough shot there from Bowen. Her first 2. And the lead now back to 5.
It's a great move, too. Gave a tremendous head fake to the inside and then just that kind of Dirk Nowitzki type floater to the back.
Now there's a turnover on Glenpool. Back comes Broken Arrow. Mathurans on the baseline underneath to Dolan, who missed the layup in front of the rim. Tyra McKinney came out of nowhere for another rebound. Here comes Gibson. Glenpool on the run, dribble it off her foot. Ball's now on the floor, and I believe we're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow will stay with the Warriors with 4:50 to go until halftime.
McKinney had 5 rebounds in that first quarter, 3 offensive, 2 defensive. She's got nearly 5 in this second quarter as well.
Inbound will go to McKinney. Hands back to Hall. Back to McKinney. Near the left block. Up with the right-handed jump hook. No good. And the rebound to Soraya Matthew. Maricini up ahead. Mathurans cuts into the paint. Step back. Jumper is good from Mathurans, who's just taking over here in quarter number 2. And Glenpool wants a timeout. 4:35 to go until halftime. Broken Arrow leads 21-14. Back after the VOK Center after this. It's the 59th Annual Tournament of Champions brought to you by Squirtle.tv.
No matter what comes our way, we'll always put you first. You're more than a patient. You're someone we care about. And we're working hard every day to keep you safe and continue to give you the best care so you can feel comfortable here. Not because Stillwater Medical is a healthcare provider, but because we're your provider. And we're ready to see you and serve you right here at home. No matter what comes.
21-14, Broken Arrow leading Glenpool, 4:35 to go as we welcome you back out of the break here to the VOK Center tonight, game number 7. One more game coming up later on tonight as Owasso will take on Wilson Tigers. Look forward to that. Tip time scheduled for right around 8:30 here this evening. Will be Glenpool basketball out of the break. Here comes Yaya Gibson. Across the 10-second line, and a bounce pass goes off the foot of Maricini. It'll stay with Glenpool. They'll inbound on the far side of the floor. Hall inbounds to Gibson. Gibson on the drive, kicked it out to Hall. Right wing for the 3. Good from Camden Hall. That's a big 3. Warriors needed that one. It's 21-17. Mathurans, Maricini, cross-court to Bowen. Fakes a pass, hoists up the 3, and it's good from the left wing. And a big answer there from Rakaya Bowen. Both these teams showing that they can shoot from beyond the arc. 4 made 3s for Broken Arrow, 3 from Glenpool.
Both of them starting to heat up from where they were in the first quarter. Glenpool was 1 of 8 from behind the arc. Broken Arrow was 2 of 7. For Broken Arrow, that's 29% from behind the arc. For Glenpool, just 12.5% in the first quarter.
As the first free throw is up and good from Yaya Gibson. Wigginton back in for Broken Arrow. She'll replace Soraya Matthew. One more from Yaya Gibson. Takes 2 dribbles, eyes it, flies it, knocks it down. 24-19, 3:53 to go until halftime as Mathurans brings it up near side of the floor. Flips over to Maricini. Back to Mathurans near side. Now into the corner to Dolan. Back to Mathurans. Pulls up, right wing 3, no good. And the rebound, we're going to get a foul on the rebound. This will go on Rakaya Bowen. That'll be her first. Fourth team foul on the Tigers.
Incredibly, we watched that for the rebound down there. Broken Arrow has not gone to the free throw line yet. Glenpool's been there twice. They are 2 of 4, 50%.
Gibson against Wigginton. Spin move, lost it, got it back, and then threw one up on the runner. No good. Mathurin's with a rebound. Here comes Mathurin's accelerating into the front court. Mathurin's on the drive all the way and up with the left hand and drew the foul as Mathurin's is going to head to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Be interesting to see who they call this on. A couple of possibilities. And that's what I thought they were going to go with. Tyra McKinney will be her second, and Broken Arrow will shoot their first 3 free throws of the game.
So Mathurin's to the free throw line. First free throw is off to the right, no good. Charlotte Tennille is checked in now for Glenpool. One more from Mathurin's. Connects on the second, going 1 of 2. 3:11 to go till halftime. It's 25-19. Broken Arrow leading Glenpool. Gibson with a spin move, trying to split the double team, had it knocked away, and then Wigginton able to get a hand on it, forcing the jump ball. Possession arrow now favoring Broken Arrow.
Yaya Gibson, again, just really impressive as a player as far as how she handles the ball and the pressure. They have tied her up a couple of times, like I said earlier, but she has she does not back down. Got the ball on a string.
Marasini out left wing to Wigginton. Out of the foul line. Left elbow jumper good for Mathurin's again. It's her 7th made field goal here in the first half. It's 27-19. Gibson against pressure, beats the double team. Throws it out left wing to Cameron Shedd, who's checked in. Gator on the drive all the way in, attacks the rim, layup good, count it, she's fouled for Demoya Gator. So Gator to the free throw line to complete a 3-point play.
Well, at that time when Gator found her path to the basket, nobody from Broken Arrow closed. The help defense didn't get there quite fast enough, and Gator made him pay with the and one opportunity coming up.
Glenpool 0 of 2 as a team. Make it 0 of 3 as that free throw is no good from Gator. Here come the Tigers quickly down the floor. Wigginton in the corner. Back out Marasini, near side Mathurin's. 2:15 to go until halftime. It's 27-21 Broken Arrow. Marasini to Wigginton. Steps in the left wing 3, no good. Marasini with the offensive rebound. Dump pass underneath to Bowen, who laid it in. Count it, she's fouled. Rakaya Bowen.
Thought maybe that time Marasini's one more pass might not have been necessary. Looked like she had a good look at the bucket, but just unselfish, gives it up to a teammate, turns it into what could be a 3-point play.
So Bowen to the free throw line, and she'll complete the 3-point play. 30-21, Broken Arrow now leading. 2 minutes to go until halftime. It's Yaya Gibson with it. Leans in, tough shot in the paint, no good. Backside rebound by Peyton Dolan. And Glenpool. Broken Arrow starting to push that lead as Marasini sidesteps to the left and then laid it in with the right hand off the glass. Nice finish there from Marasini.
Great sell on that little Euro step right there, too, and perfect timing. Nice little delay, a slowdown, if you will, and then just pitches it back up with the right hand.
Now Wigginton picks up the foul on the drive from Yaya Gibson. Gibson's going to head to the free throw line. She'll shoot 2. First free throw from Gibson up and no good. Gibson will have one more. Second foul shot from Gibson is up and good. Gibson connects on 1 and 2. The lead, though, is still 10 for Bro. As Mathurin's to Wigginton in the corner. Thought about the 3, steps through, goes out to Bowen. Bowen, spin move, kind of lost her footing and then threw that one out of bounds and kind of just lost her footing there. She kind of came up a little bit gimpy after that play.
Yeah, it looked like she kind of twisted up on that ankle or that knee just a bit and doing everything she could not to get called for the walk right there. She's smiling now, though. Looks like she's still in good shape.
Taryn Jacobs will replace Rakaya Bowen. 1:23 to go until halftime. It's 32-22, Broken Arrow with a 10-point lead. On day one of the 59th Annual Tournament of Champions. All games, of course, here heard and seen right here on Squirtle.tv. As there's the floater in the paint from Yaya Gibson, her third made field goal. Lead back down to 8. Mathurans out to Wigginton. Looking underneath. Now goes to Jacobs. Back to Mathurans. Steps into the jumper. Good. The long range two from Mathurans. 8th field goal made here in the first half. Gibson. Bounce pass. Into the hands of Tennille. Actually, that was Cameron Shedd as Gator on the drive. Lost it. Taken away by Broken Arrow. There's Mathurans running the break. Out to Wigginton. Left corner open three. Good on the three ball from Wigginton. Second made three, and all of a sudden Broken Arrow pouring it on. They lead by 13.
6-point run for Broken Arrow here in the final minute.
Just 20 seconds to go as Yaya Gibson across the 10-second line, near side to Gator. 14 to shoot. Gator, a deep contested left wing three, left it short. Offensive rebound, stick back was blocked. Taryn Jacobs comes up with it. Mathidi up ahead, running the break as Mathurans laying it in off the glass. 2 seconds, 1 second, and that's out of the first half. It's going to come to a close. It was all Broken Arrow in quarter number 2 as they outscore Glenpool 27-13 to take a 39-24 lead at halftime. 39-24 is your halftime score. We'll take a break, come back, and have some more of our halftime show after this. The 59th Annual Tournament of Champions, brought right here on Squirtle.tv.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Feel safe and secure with Arlo Wireless Outdoor Camera, available at Pioneer. Arlo offers top-notch protection with crystal clear video quality, rain or shine. Monitor your home from anywhere with remote smartphone access. Whether you're at home or on the go, Arlo keeps you connected to what matters most. Trust Arlo and Pioneer to keep your home safe and secure. Visit GoPioneer.com to get your Arlo wireless cameras today.
The future comes fast, which is why it's important to start planning for tomorrow, today. So whether you're setting aside money for something special or just safeguarding it against a rainy day, at Gateway, we've got competitive rates on a full suite of savings products. So consider us your gateway to earning money on your money. Open a high-yield savings account with an annual percentage yield of 3.5%. Visit gatewayfirst.com. Gateway First Bank, member FDIC.
Farming today isn't just about hard work. It's about making smart choices. That's where Correction Line Ag and BW Fusion step in. We're redefining crop nutrition with cutting-edge biology that delivers real results. Stop relying on outdated methods. It's time for a fresh approach. CLA delivers data-driven solutions tailored for every growth stage, boosting your farm's ROI. Ready to get started? Call 833-CLA-SOIL or visit correctionlineag.com. Smarter farming starts here.
For more than a century, you have made St. Mary's your healthcare choice. It might be our dedication, compassion, and skill, or the personalized patient experience. Perhaps it is our award-winning, high-quality care. Whatever your reason, you trust St. Mary's will offer advanced technology and comprehensive care close to home. Learn more about our services at stmarysregional.com. For more than a century.
Welcome back to the 59th Annual Tournament of Champions, brought to you by Squirtle.tv. I'm Matt Adair alongside Dustin Goodnow. We'll run through some first-half stats in a great matchup between Broken Arrow and Glenpool in girls basketball here on the final girls game of day number 1. Scoring first for Glenpool, Shoddy has picked up 2 points so far in the contest. Yaya Gibson leads her team with 9. DeMoya Gator has 8 for Glenpool. Camden Hall has 3. And Tyra McKinney has 2. The Glenpool Lady Warriors have turned the ball over 10 times in the first half of play. They've got 4 steals to their credit, 17 rebounds. They are led in rebounding by none other than Tyra McKinney, who has 7 so far through the game, 3 offensive, 4 defensive boards. As far as shooting goes, in the first half, they shot 36% from the floor, 25% 3 of 12 from behind the arc, 42%, make it 43% from the charity stripe. They are 3 of 7. For the Broken Arrow Lady Tigers, they are led in scoring by Mackenzie Mathurin, who has 20 already in the game. Rakaya Bowen has 8 for her team. Macy Marcini has 5. Kate Wigington has 6 to her credit, and that is the 39 of the Broken Arrow Lady Tigers. They've turned the ball over 4 times to 10 turnovers for Glenpool. The Lady Tigers have been credited with 7 steals. They've got 18 rebounds in the game. Macy Maracini has 5, 4 defensive rebounds, 1 offensive board. Rakaya Bowen has 4, 2 apiece, offensive and defensive. And Mackenzie Mathurin has 3 defensive rebounds, 1 offensive rebound in the game. So Broken Arrow shot like this in the first half. They were 48% from the floor, 39% from behind the arc, 5 of 13, and 2 of 3 from the foul line, 66%. Points in the paint for Glenpool, they have 10. Broken Arrow has 12 points off turnovers. Heavy advantage here for the Broken Arrow Lady Tigers. They have 9 points off turnovers to just 4 for Glenpool. Second chance points, it's all Broken Arrow. 11 second chance points. No second chance points for Glenpool in the game so far. And remember, Glenpool has picked up 6 offensive boards in the game, the exact same number that Broken Arrow has. Fast break points nearly even. 6 fast break points for Broken Arrow, 4 fast break points for Glenpool. Score has been tied one time. We've had 2 lead changes. And as we break here at halftime, Broken Arrow leads Glenpool 39-24. We'll take another break and be back. You're listening to the Tournament of Champions, brought to you on Squirtle.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
Our brand, Octus Legacy Private Wealth Management, is a reflection on our commitment to our clients, each other, and the growth we hope to achieve. As friends for multiple years, we operate like a tight-knit family where harmony and collaboration thrive. Our dedicated team of financial professionals complement each other, drawing on decades of shared experience. With a keen eye for detail, we understand each other's strengths, allowing us to deliver quality service. Our camaraderie extends beyond the workplace. We connect as friends, checking in over the weekends to stay connected. Our bond transcends the typical 9-to-5 workday, reflecting our commitment to genuine relationship. To become a client today, call us at 405-252-5925.
Day in and day out, you're committed. Every practice, every training, every game, every meet, you put in the work. Your fans may not see it, but you do. You have a story to tell, a personal brand, a career to launch, and an audience to connect with. Take control of your story with Athleon.co. You're doing the work. You deserve to benefit from it.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and ranch land, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
So you want to create your future, discover a path worth traveling down, find a career to get excited about.
For decades, Career Tech has been training talented, skilled individuals, empowering them to step into a career that fuels not only their life, but the Oklahoma workforce. These individuals are the heartbeat of this state's economy. Individuals just like you. Create your future today at Oklahoma Career Tech.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today. The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping...
Welcome back to the BOK Centers. We're here at halftime between Broken Arrow and Glenpool. Again, 39-24. Tigers on top. Of course, some of the other matchups set for tomorrow. Of course, the loser of this game will face Hammond in the 9 a.m. game. Then on the boys' side of the bracket at 10:30, you'll have OK taking on Crossings Christian. At noon, it'll be Quentin taking on Edmond Memorial. The 1:30 game tomorrow, again, will be Dale, and they will play the loser of our final game tonight, which will be, of course, is Owasso and Wilson Henrietta out of Class B. On the winter side of things, look like this. Weatherford, of course, awaiting the winner out of Owasso and Wilson. Booker T. Washington will be matched up with Oklahoma City Millwood tomorrow at 5:30. Booker T. Washington on the girls' side, waiting for the winner of this one, Broken Arrow Glenpool, and Lincoln Christian will do battle with Fort Gibson tomorrow at 7 o'clock in the semifinals on the girls' bracket. We're about ready to start the second half. Again, leading scorer in the first half was Mackenzie Mathurans, who dropped 20 points for Broken Arrow in half number one. Again, 8 field goals for Mathurin in the first half. Also went 1 of 2 from the foul line. Leading scorer on the other side was Yaya Gibson for Glenpool. Also with 8 was Demoya Gator. As Glenpool will start with the basketball, moving left to right. As Gibson loses it, ball's on the floor, picked up by Bowen, lobs up ahead. Marasini reverse layup, good. So turnover turns into points for Broken Arrow on the opening possession, as now we'll have an official's timeout. So we will take the timeout for the officials. Again, 7:47 to go here in quarter number 3. Broken Arrow leads Glenpool 41-24. Back to the BOK Center after this. It's the 59th annual Tournament of Champions right here on Squirtle.tv.
Our brand, Octus Legacy Private Wealth Management, is a reflection on our commitment to our clients, each other, and the growth we hope to achieve. As friends for multiple years, we operate like a tight-knit family where harmony and collaboration thrive. Our dedicated team of financial professionals complement each other, drawing on decades of shared experience. With a keen eye for detail, we understand each other's strengths, allowing us to deliver quality service. Our camaraderie extends beyond the workplace. We connect as friends, checking in over the weekends to stay connected. Our bond transcends the typical 9-to-5 workday, reflecting our commitment to genuine relationships. To become a client today, call us at 405-252-5925.
Day in and day out, you're committed. Every practice, every training, every game, every meet, you put in the work. Your fans may not see it, but you do. You have a story to tell, a personal brand, a career to launch, and an audience to connect with. Take control of your story with Athleon.co. You're doing the work. You deserve to benefit from it. Day in.
Well, out of the Glenpool turns it over on a drive from Demoya Gator. It'll go back over to Broken Arrow. Leading by 17.
11 total turnover for Glenpool so far in the game. Just 4 turnovers for Broken Arrow. And here we are at the 7:26 mark in the third quarter.
Mathurans into the corner to Dolan. Back out Mathurans beyond the three-point line. Lobs to Bowen. Left baseline. She'll step back, hoist up a 3. Good on the step back 3. Oh, and I tell you what, Rakaya Bowen is putting up a nice amount of points here for Tigers. She's in double figures now with 11. As Shawnee forces one up with the left hand and scoring off the glass. Leah Shawnee with her second field goal. It's 44-26. Here's Dolan with the answer, left wing 3. Missed everything there, but Bowen snuck in, got the offensive rebound, missed the layup. Rebound tipped back out to Marasini. Mathurans underneath to Dolan on the baseline. Bounce pass stolen away. Threw it right at the feet of Camden Hall. Moya Gator now with it for Glenpool. Played nearly 2 minutes. As here's a left wing three from Aaliyah Shawnee as an air ball. There's an outlet pass up ahead to Mathurins. Runs it down in the corner. Mathurins across the paint. Dumped it back out. Maricini runs it down to avoid the turnover. Nice crossover move. Pull up right elbow jumper. Rattled out no good. Tyra McKinney with another rebound. And she's held from behind by Taryn Jacobs.
Taryn Jacobs working hard to overcome being out positioned by McKinney that time. Nearly got a hand on it. Caught the arm on the way by. Saw Yaya Gibson having some work done on her mouth. Looks like she caught an elbow or the ball, but has a little blood coming out. They're trying to get her patched up so she can get back in the game.
Soraya Matthews sent to check in, and our next stoppage of play for Broken Arrow is here's the underneath pass to McKinney. Spin move out of the double team. Missed the layup, and then she's pushed from behind. The official right there on it saw that little push from Maricini. That'll be her first. First team foul of the third quarter. Soraya Matthew will check in for Taryn Jacobs.
Taryn Jacobs might have got poked in the eye the way she was coming out there, kind of blinking, winking with one eye. Looked like maybe she was trying to get that vision to come back on.
Gators pass intercepted by Maricini. Here comes the break. Bounce pass to Bowen. Leads her. Spin move up at the rim. Lading it in off the glass is Rakaya Bowen. And Glenpool wants another timeout. 5:47 to go, quarter number 3. It's all Broken Arrow leading Glenpool 46-26. Back to the BOK Center after this for the 59th Annual Tournament of Champions right here on Squirtle.tv.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and rangeland, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
So you want to create your future, discover a path worth traveling down, find a career to get excited about.
For decades, Career Tech has been training talented, skilled individuals, empowering them to step into a career that fuels not only their life, but the Oklahoma workforce. These individuals are the heartbeat of this state's economy. Individuals just like you. Create your future today at Oklahoma Career Tech. So you want to create your future.
At the 6A, Broken Arrow Tigers leading the 4A Glenpool Warriors 46-26. As we welcome you back inside the BOK Center. Let's go alongside Matt Ader.
Mathurin has been a force of nature, Dustin. She is every bit as good as Bill. Had 20 points in the first half. That is 20 of Broken Arrow's 39. And she's done it effortlessly.
Pressure in the backcourt. Glenpool able to handle it, get it up ahead into the hands of Moya Gator. Bounce pass to McKinney out of the double team. Yaya Gibson all the way in. Her scoop layup was swatted out by Rakaya Bowen. That'll be a block for Bowen. It'll stay with Glenpool.
Rakaya Bowen also having a heck of a game. 10 in the contest now for her, plus a couple of blocks.
On the inbound will be Camden Hall to McKinney. Up with the right hand off the glass. Boy, just forced that one up. Maricini outlet pass up ahead. Mathurin's running the break, laid it in off the glass.
Maricini didn't even have to look to know where Mathurin was on that one, Dustin. She picked up the rebound and just heaved it down the court, knowing her teammate would be there.
I would say, isn't that nice? Makes the game a lot easier when you know your teammates where they're going to be. As there's a turnover and steal. Here comes Broken Arrow. Maricini left wing 3 in the dagger. That's a big one. As Broken Arrow now leads it by 25. 51-26, under 5 minutes to go, third quarter.
As a 12-2 run to start things off here in the third for Broken Arrow.
Well, it's almost like they picked up where they left off in the second quarter. They exploded for 27 points as Tyra McKinney will draw the foul. She'll be hitting the free throw line to shoot, too. We'll see who the guilty party is here. Looks like it's Soraya Matthew for her third.
Soraya Matthew did everything she could to kind of just stay posted, hands up that time. But McKinney does such a good job of just finding a way to the inside of her defenders' bodies and just moving herself backwards through it. She did great work there to draw the foul.
Well, Tyra McKinney missed the first 2 foul shots. Made her first of 2 here, though. And 1 of 3 in the game. Second free throw from McKinney is up and good. Missed her first two, made her last two as McKinney down with 4 points of the game. 51-28 is coming up with a steal and laying it in off the glass was Aaliyah Shawnee for her third field goal. Lead down to 21. Wigginton up ahead to Marancini. Marancini back to Wigginton, splits the defense. Now out to Bowen, left wing for a three. Good again, and Bowen is absolutely heating up from beyond the arc. Her third made three. 54-30. Here's Aaliyah Shawnee for the answer three, no good. And the rebound going to be, we're going to have a foul on the rebound. And I believe this is going to go against
catch McKinney.
I think you're right. That's her third. Just the first here in the second half. I should say third quarter.
Used to that college ball.
Yeah, that's right. There's the pass. Mathurin goes up high to catch that one. Drives all the way down to the paint. Went down with that runner. Kind of threw up a wild one, but it drew the foul as Mathurin's heading to the free throw line to shoot two. Demoya Gator will pick up the foul. Team foul number two, her first. Mathurin's to the free throw line to shoot two. Mathurin is 1 for 2 so far here tonight from the free throw line. First foul shot from Mathurin is up and good as she's knocked down two straight after missing her first. Of course, the winner of this one will take on Booker T. Washington tomorrow, who swatted away Hammond this morning. 67-45 is the second free throw good as well. Three straight made from the foul line for Mackenzie Mathurin. It's 56-30. As Gibson hands back to Gator. There's the lob into the paint to McKinney. Out to Hull in the left corner. Back to McKinney. Good ball movement. Wide open left wing three. No good. Cameron Hall with the offensive rebound. Now Aaliyah Shawnee up with the left hand. Rolled around the rim and dropped in. Terrific finish there from Shawnee. She's nearing double figures now with 8.
Shawnee's a solid defender. Looks really good when she is driving to the bucket. She's been just a little off from behind the arc so far.
Bowen to Marancini to Wigginton in the corner. Her baseline jumper knocked away and blocked from behind by Demoya Gator. It'll stay with Broken Arrow, though.
It's quick hands by Gator to get that block without getting the foul. Really had to reach around the player, and a lot of times you'll see that called.
Janaea McCrary will check back in for Soraya Matthew. Lob it to Mathurin. Third wants to go to work. Crossover now to the corner to McCrary. Penetrates, steps through, nowhere to go. Ball's now knocked out of her hand, still on the floor. Taken away by Yaya Gibson. Nice defensive play there, coming up with a steal from Gibson to Gator. Here's the lob. Pass is knocked away. That's a great heads-up play from Mathurin. Then Mathurin threw it away. Aaliyah Shawnee to Tyra McKinney. Layup good off the glass. Second made field goal from Tyra McKinney. 2:50 to go here in quarter number 3 as Mathurin threw it away right into the hands of Tyra McKinney. Shawnee back to McKinney, up with a shot. Knocked out of her hands, got it back. Camden Hall for a left corner threes at air ball, no good. Rakaya Bowen with a rebound. Here comes Bowen all the way in. Left the layup short. Here's McKinney down the floor, wide open. Will easily lay that one in off the glass. And Tyra McKinney with another field goal, and BA wants a timeout.
Little back and forth action there.
2:21 to go third quarter. We'll take it with BA 56-36. Broken Arrow leads. Back to the BOK Center after this. The 59th Annual Tournament of Champions right here on Squirtle.tv. Welcome back to the BOK Center. Dustin Goodall alongside Matt Ader, your broadcast crew here tonight on Squirtle.tv. As we close out day number 1 of the 59th Annual Tournament of Champions here from the BOK Center. I'm old enough to remember when this was played at ORU. A little bit different setup over here.
Classic, classic.
Marancini lobs now to the paint. Mathurin, her free throw line jumper is up and good. As Mackenzie Mathurin, another field goal, her 11th. Back down the floor, though, is McKinney. Too strong on the layup. May have got in a little bit too far underneath the basket. 58-36, Broken Arrow leads. Maricini to Wigginton. Back to Maricini. Floats a pass left wing into the hands that time of McCrary. That pass stolen away as here comes Yaya Gibson out of there with it. Gibson lobs into the paint to McKinney. Camden Hall, left corner, open three. Another air ball, and then a foul on the rebound. This is going to go against Demoya Gator.
Should just be her second in the game, but Gator got caught there on the bad side of a good block out. Trying to kind of reach through, poke the ball away.
Taryn Jacobs along with Peyton Dolan back in. Taking a seat will be Janaea McCrary along with Rakaya Brown. Bowen. 1:30 to go, third quarter. It's 58-36. Broken Arrow on top. Mathurin, left wing. Looks underneath to Dolan. Bounce pass back to Mathurin. Caught it in between traffic. Went up for the shot and was fouled. They got her across the arm. 2 more free throws upcoming for Mackenzie Mathurin.
In the entire first half of play, Mackenzie Mathurin only went to the foul line one time. She was 1 of 2. She's been there at least twice here in the third quarter.
That first free throw is good. That's 4 straight now made from the foul line for Mathurin.
Racking up stats all over the board. She had 4 rebounds to end the first half, 2 assists, no turnovers.
Second free throw, front of the rim, back of the rim, and drops in. Mathurin has made 5 straight from the foul line. It's 60-36 Broken Arrow. Shawnee into the paint. Here's the right-handed runner. Missed off to the left. Got her own offensive rebound, and the stick back was good as Aaliyah Shawnee now in double figures with 10.
Tough play from Aaliyah Shawnee right there. She was down among the trees and just continued to not give up on that basket.
As we'll have a foul against Glenpool, reaching in against Maricini. I say we have a foul. We'll be on Aaliyah Shawnee. That'll be her third.
That's number 1, Aaliyah Shawnee, her third, team foul number 5.
That's also the 15th foul as Macy Maricini will head to the free throw line.
Didn't have a free throw attempt in the first half of the game.
First foul shot is up and good for Maricini. She does have 11 points in the game tonight. Second free throw from Maricini is up and good. 12 down the game for Maricini as the lead is 24, under a minute to go. Yaya Gibson works against Wigginton around a pair of screens. Stays with the dribble, bounce past a hole in the corner. Back out Gator beyond the three-point line. 43 seconds left. William Gator backs it out, guarded by Taryn Jacobs. Now trying to get around Jacobs, goes down and drew the foul, though. That'll be the 4th team foul on BA. That's also, I believe, the 4th on Taryn Jacobs.
It was unfortunate for Taryn Jacobs. She was really in good position. I mean, drew the contact for sure. Is it a foul? It certainly is, but had the contact not caused the dribbler to fall, I don't think that one gets a whistle.
Kaya Bowen will check in as here's the lob of the baseline. Pass tipped by Bowen into the first row of seats on the far side of the floor.
Say the contact, I meant the tangling of the feet. If nobody'd hit the floor on that one, I think they allow that as a pretty clean play.
35.6 to go, third quarter. Lob it to Gibson. Gibson splits the defense and had taken away by Wigginton. Up ahead to Maricini. All the way in, wide open layup, good. As
14 in the game for her now.
Maricini having a good day, especially here in the third quarter. Leah Shawnee on the drive all the way in. Too strong with the left hand. Maricini with the defensive rebound. Broken Arrow now can play for the final shot as up ahead to Wigginton. Cross-court Maricini attacks hard to the rim. Sidesteps up with the left hand. No good. Rebound tipped down to Bowen. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Hoists up the jumper. It's an air ball. And that's how the third quarter will come to a close. I played 24 minutes. Broken Arrow leading Glenpool 64-38. Final quarter coming up next here at the 59th Annual Tournament of Champions right here on Squirtle.tv.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today. The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride.
Welcome back to the BOK Center. Dustin Goodall alongside Matt Ader, your crew here tonight for the final two games. Day number one of the Tournament of Champions. It's 64-38, Broken Arrow on top. Looks a little bit like this on the stat side. Glenpool scoring for them so far. Leah Shawnee has 10 in the game. Yaya Gibson has 9. Demora Gator and Tyra McKinney both have 8 apiece. For Broken Arrow, Dustin, 3 players in double figures. Macy Marasini with 14, Rakaya Bowen with 16, Mackenzie Mathurin with 28 in the game.
Marasini turns it over there as Leah Shawnee tips that pass away. Back comes Shawnee straight away. Wide open three. No good. Mathurin with a defensive rebound. Mathurin will bring it up. Nice crossover move. Up with a shot. No good. Left that runner short. Rebound into the hands of Glenpool. Shawnee bounce past in between the two defenders, laying it off the glass is Yaya Gibson. Nice finish there.
Great eyeballs from Shawnee on that one. That was a small window to get that pass through, and a bounce pass nonetheless.
So Glenpool wants a timeout. We'll take it. 7:26 to go, fourth quarter. Broken Arrow leads 64-40. Back to the BOK Center after this. Here, the 59th Annual Tournament of Champions right here on Squirtle.tv.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
Timeout taken by Glenpool as we welcome you back out of the break. 7:26 to go, fourth quarter, 64-40. Broken Arrow on top, and the Tigers will have the ball.
Part of it done with the shooting on the hands of Broken Arrow, Dustin. Through the third quarter of play, they shot 51% from the floor, 47% from behind the arc, 89% from the free throw line. Compare that to Glenpool, who shot just 35% from the floor, 17% from behind the arc, 56% from the foul line. Broken Arrow just shooting the lights out of it tonight.
They certainly are. That's pretty impressive numbers tonight from the Tigers. Again, out of 6A as Dolan kicks in the corner. Wigginton back to Mathurin. Aracini far side of the floor. Wigginton. And one thing with your Broken Arrow leading by 24, you can be patient as Wigginton right corner for a three. Left it short, no good. Rebound Karams off the rim and out of bounds to the baseline. Ball back to the Glenpool Warriors. And the Warriors come in 6-3, number 5 in 4A. Told you they're coming off most recently a win over Collinsville, 55-33. But right now on the tougher side of things tonight against Broken Arrow is Yaya Gibson with the right-handed jump hook, no good, but drew the foul. This will be on BA. I believe it'll be Marasini. That'll be her second.
Yaya Gibson was 3 of 4 through the third quarter from the foul line. 9 points at the end of the third quarter. She misses the first.
Yeah, now 1 of 3 from the foul line is Yaya Gibson. Second free throw, Gibson is up and good.
Gibson now is connected on 2 of 4 tonight from the free throw line. 6:30 to go, fourth quarter, 64-41. Broken Arrow is forcing the trap and steal as Glenpool, Shawnee all the way in, is hammered from behind as Mathurin got her across the head. That'll be 2 free throws from Aaliyah Shawnee.
It's a tough foul right there. Good to see Shawnee bounce up so quickly. Mathurin really played aggressively for that one.
That'll be her first, team foul number 2. As Aaliyah Shawnee's first free throw attempts of the game. First foul shot is up and no good. Now, Broken Arrows not been able to capitalize on their free throw opportunities tonight. Second free throw from Shawnee. Spun around the rim and drops in as she connects on 1 of 2. 64-42. Throw to the backcourt, facing pressure here from Glenpool. Aracini far side of the floor, up ahead to Mathurin as they beat the 10 seconds. Mathurin to Dolan, right elbow jumper. May have been partially blocked by Tyra McKinney as Gator comes up with a rebound.
I was going to say the same thing. I think McKinney elevated, got a finger on that one.
Gibson all the way in. Her runner's no good. Wigginton with a rebound. And then Wigginton lost it. Gator picks it up. And then Gator had it taken away from behind by Maracini.
Maracini just came out of nowhere, coming back to help her team in defense and found a free steal along the way.
Wigginton to Mathurin. Drives towards the rim. Missed the left-handed layup, but was fouled as Mathurin's going to shoot 2 more. They'll pick up the foul against Demoya Gator, her third, just the team's first. Mathurin 5 of 6 tonight. She's made 5 straight from the free throw line, and that make it 6 straight on 6 of 7.
Big Division I signee and showing everybody why, Dustin. She has been every bit as good as Build. We really thought we were going to see a show from her coming in, and she has not disappointed.
And again, this is a team that went 18-9 a year ago. They lost an area to Bixby, were knocked out. Mathurin, of course, led the Tigers coming into the season as there's a turnover and steal as Bowen picks it up back the other way. Out to Dolan. May have led her too far, and she did for the turnover. Ball goes back to Glenpool. Of course, Mathurin, 4-star recruit, according to 247, headed to Michigan. And we have to wonder, OU and OSU, how'd you let her get out of the state?
Boy, no kidding.
As Aaliyah Shawnee lobs to Gibson underneath to Tyra McKinney. Cross court to Gator. Bounce back out to Hull. And that pass stolen away as Gibson trying to go to Shawnee. Mathurin back the other way, 2-on-1, drives all the way in, missed the layup, but drew the foul. And it'll be 2 more free throws now for Mackenzie Mathurin.
Just haven't seen much on the basketball floor that she can't do, Dustin. She's 5'10", plays like she's 6'1". She's good from the inside. She's good from the outside. She handles the ball and pressure very, very well.
And she's a pretty good free throw shooter.
Very complete player we're watching out here tonight.
She's made 8 straight. Make it 8 of 9. Can she get to 9 of 10? She can. 9 straight free throws made from Mackenzie Mathurin. Under 5 minutes to go, fourth quarter. It's all Broken Arrow in this one, 68-42. And again, this was BA with a 12-11 lead at the end of the first quarter. But since then, it's been all Broken Arrow. As Shawnee on the penetration. A runner in the paint, no good. Bowen has the rebound go off of her hands, out of bounds on the baseline.
Ball will
stay with Glenpool.
I was going to say that was a great look from Shawnee right there, too. And tremendous ball movement from Glenpool. They've done really well in their passing and finding lanes to attack through. That time, Shawnee just couldn't get the runner to go.
Janaina McCrary back in as Hull underneath to McKinney. Dump pass to Gator at the left block, who lays it in. Nice extra pass from McKinney.
What a look, too. I mean, went up with 2 defenders in her face and managed to see a teammate right back there. Solid play from McKinney. Unselfish.
68-44. Mathurin near side to Bowen. Bowen's had a big day as well. And she'll back it out near the midcourt stripe. Hands to McCrary. To Dolan, underneath to Bowen. Turnaround shot in the paint. Missed off to the right. Mathurin has the offensive rebound, and then they're going to say she was out of bounds on the baseline. Ball will go back to Glenpool. Taryn Jacobs checks in. She'll get Rakaya Bowen. 4 minutes to go in this one. 68-44, Broken Arrow on top. Of course, our final game of the evening coming up, 6A versus Class B. I think that's what makes the Tournament of Champions so fun. You never get to see those matchups much during the year.
Man, I'm telling you, that is one that I'm looking forward to as well.
First look at this year at Jalen Montanani, and of course Wilson returning everybody from the state championship run a year ago is on the drive all the way in with a left-handed layup is good from Demoya Gator.
You know, and last year we saw some small teams that made some big moves. Okay, Oklahoma had a boys team in this tournament a year ago that was pretty exciting to watch.
As Mathurin is called for the offensive foul as she hit the jumper. That'll be her second foul, though.
Thought Cher Mathurin thought that she was fully set when she went in with that contact right there, but
3:20 to go, fourth quarter. As Yaya Gibson works against McCrary. Down to the front court. Left wing to Shawnee. Underneath to Tyra McKinney, who was not there. Ball's now on the floor, picked up by Broken Arrow as Dolan's got it. Dolan bounce pass back to McCrary. Just out of the outstretched hands of Shawnee. Now Mathurin steps into the right wing three. Missed off to the left, no good. Camden Hull with a rebound. And then a collision near the paint is going down. For Glenpool that time was Yaya Gibson, run over by McCrary.
Yaya Gibson, just one of those tough players. Already had a time in the game where she had a bloody lip, had to get cleaned up for a bit, and now hits the floor hard again and bounces right back up.
That'll be the first on Janaea McCrary, team's fourth.
Hey, she seems like the kind of teammate you can rally around.
Yaya Gibson. Gibson speeds into the front court, now into the paint. Her runner, no good. Missed everything off the backboard. Mathurin with a rebound. 2-on-1. Mathurin will drive all the way in. Threw up the right-handed shot. It was no good. And the offensive rebound and stick back is good from Taryn Jacobs, her first two of the game.
That you mark of a really good team right there. You've got Mathurin going down the floor. That's an A player. You don't expect her to miss many even contested layups, but her team's still trailing right behind for the easy pickup. That was just solid teamwork.
Tyra McKinney grabbed that one on the out of bounds on the baseline. The ball will go back to BA as we'll have wholesale substitutions now in for Glenpool.
And here they come for Broken Arrow as well.
Camery Brown now in, along with Faith Rogers. Also out there, Riley Hunter, Mesky Proctor. I believe the final player out there is Charlotte Tennille. So BA will counter with substitutions as well, as Jaylee Atchison is checked in as they'll go underneath into the paint. That shot blocked out of the hands of Allie Smith. Back comes Glenpool the other way. Mesky Proctor hands off to Riley Hunter. Now left wing to Camery Brown. Cut off on the baseline and then traveled with it. And that'll be a turnover. Ball back to Broken Arrow.
We need the Owasso scorebook and starting on up to the scores table at this time, please.
Audrey Dow is also checked in, along with Soraya Matthew, and running point, Janaea McCrary. Atchison. Now out to Soraya Matthew. Cross-court pass goes through the hands at time of Audrey Dow. Picked up by Glenpool. Glenpool now on a breakaway all the way in for the layup off the glass is good from Riley Hunter. Her first two of the game. 70-48, Broken Arrow. As Dow with it right wing. Here's a baseline jumper, no good. And the offensive rebound to Broken Arrow. Dow's got it to McCrary. Into the paint. Dribbles all the way out beyond the left wing. Now will attack into the paint. Up with the left-handed layup, no good, but drew the foul. It'll be 2 free throws for Janaea McCrary. This foul on the Warriors. That'll be on Faith Rogers, her first. Just the third team foul as Janaea McCrary heads to the free throw line. First free throw is an air ball, no good. McCrary trying to come up with her first points of the night. Second free throw is no good. Missed them both. Offensive rebound, though, by BA's Hallie Smith. And then Smith threw it into the backcourt, and that'll be an over and back. So that turnover gives the ball back to Glenpool. 60 seconds to go. 70-48, Broken Arrow on top as the Tigers will move on to the semifinals tomorrow at 4 o'clock, taking on Booker T. Washington, 5A versus 6A. On the drive is Mesky Proctor. That jumper up and no good. Rebound to Broken Arrow. Jaylee Atchison with it. Atchison on the drive all the way in. Threw it off the hands that time of, looks like of a BA player, Soraya Matthew. That'll be another turnover against Broken Arrow. Glenpool gets it back. 35 seconds to go, fourth quarter. Proctor on the drive. Goes right wing into the hands of Tennille. Stops at the foul line. Goes left wing to Brown. Emery Brown being closely guarded by Soraya Matthew. 18 seconds to go. Tennille against Atchison. Hands off to Riley Hunter. Foul line jumper, no good. And the ball still on the floor on the baseline. They're going to say it was last touch by BA. It's going to stay with Glenpool, though. Just 7.2 to go. Hunter will inbound to the baseline. Inbound to Brown. Back to Hunter. Across the paint. Spin move up with the shot. It's blocked. And the rebound into the hands of Hallie Smith. And that is going to do it as the horn sounds. As 6A's Broken Arrow picks up the victory here tonight, knocking off Glenpool 70-48. So Broken Arrow will move on to the semifinals tomorrow, take on Booker T. Washington. Glenpool will move to the consolation side of things and take on Hammond. That will be tomorrow at 9 a.m. 70-48 is your final. We'll take a break, come back, and have more from the BOK Center. It's the 59th Annual Tournament of Champions right here on Squirtle.tv.